baby unit at least 3 feet away from your child.
Hey, crypto family. It is good to see all you Hexicans here in the chat today. Thank you guys for joining me. Just give a big shout out real quick to Reggie Bone, Identity Block, D'Artagnan 8, Zizzo, Media Bear. It is a pleasure to have you, buddy. Thank you for joining us. I have stopped looking at my stakes too, and I can't wait for the end of the month to get here. Orion, Markable Thoughts, Crypto Panda, Keith Lance, Hex King, What the Hex, Hex Machina, Serena Alonzi. Hey guys, it's a pleasure to see you guys as always. I appreciate you guys coming. I have some huge news today. We don't get to stare at Peter's Sony 1990 Sony TV any longer. So not really, Peter. I'm a little disappointed about that.
I'm proud of myself. I have my bear t-shirt, and the bear will be poking from time to time.
You'll be poking your bear? What?
Yeah. Come on. You are
you just got rid of it.
Oh, excellent. Just us.
Just us, buddy. So none of the rude comments any longer.
Yeah,
so
rude.
I like it.
So
is the sound Peter? Okay, by the way?
What's that? Yeah, your sound is great. Okay? Yep.
Okay. I don't know. Pull your microphone closer to your whistling nose.
What?
So I don't know about you guys, but I am very, very happy with this healthy correction we have experienced at this point in time.
Blood in the streets.
We had like a 400% run up. So it's kind of nice to see, a 25-30% correction temporarily. So that's a good thing. We just creating a new floor. It's really all we're doing at this point, guys.
Did a discount on aisle 5?
Discount on aisle 5. But I will tell you this. I don't see any of the others with cryptos having the opportunity to bounce back like Hex is, or like Hex will. So this is temporary. A lot of people taking some pretty big profits. I don't know if you guys have been watching it all, but there are some huge profits being pulled out of the system right now. And that's awesome. I like to see that, because when the time comes for me to take huge profits, I want there to be liquidity to make it happen. So I like this. I like watching.
There will be probably more liquidity than that.
Yeah. I bet there will be. I think at some point when people anticipate less of a run up, because the impermanent loss won't be so great, you'll see more people providing for an income, providing liquidity and getting the fees. But who knows at what point everyone feels that Hex is done running up. I feel like we've got a while at this point.
Just check out the rest of the market and then check out Hex.
Yep. So all you Bitcoin bulls out there, how do you guys feel about 55% dump from all-time highs below 30,000 right now?
It's under 30,000 now. Whoa. Whoa.
Ethereum's under 2,000.
Everything is making new lows.
Yep.
Everything's
delicious.
All right.
And
delicious.
I have few bragging posts on my Facebook page, because I'm a boomer. And man, people start crawling from the woodwork, commenting on the posts maybe 3 weeks old. Hex, your Hex is dumping. I'm like, bro, it made a high 8 days ago.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah,
all-time high.
Ago, yeah.
Literally in a 2-month time.
No, it's 4 days
ago.
Had
a 4x. Yeah.
Anybody else buying the dip? I'm laddering down again, and I'm taking it up.
I don't see why you wouldn't. I mean, this isn't financial advice, but in my situation, it makes sense for me to continue doing that. Why wouldn't I?
It makes sense for me to make money.
Yeah, exactly right, Mark. I mean, if you hate money, then don't do it. Don't buy the dip. So
I'm here for the tech anyways.
Yeah, you and me both. It just happens.
my money to arrive on Coinbase. So
Yeah, that's the downside. It's waiting for it to arrive.
but
if you've
to
got
be
any
honest,
of that dirty, sorry, go ahead.
if those waiting days between like bank transfer and transfer to Coinbase didn't happen, I would buy higher.
Did you say Coinbase?
Coinbase.
With a K.
I heard Coinbase as well.
I heard
I did too.
Coinbase.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with
I
it.
did.
And it is okay because there's probably some truth to it. So I want to show something that Markable spent a little bit of time producing. He's a good man. He's trying to give credit where credit is due. And
Yeah, so I was talking with Shape Crypto, and we were talking about how Kyle has, because he came up with the idea for the T-shirts, right?
Mhm.
And
well, he helped create the models for T-shirts. Yes,
right.
yes.
Anyway, we thought he needed some more props, so we made a picture for him. You got it?
Yep, I sure do. The origin of the T-shirt.
Is that,
And
is
I
that
gave
Dave
Richard
Kyle's
a beard.
face?
Yeah, on the right. I kind of
did you
misformed
stretch-
his face, but
Did you stretch like cellophane,
I didn't have a
like
good
wrap
picture,
over
man.
his face or something? What's going on with the
Yes,
flatness?
he's got a flat nose.
And if
He
you
ran into some cellophane at the doorway.
if you look carefully, that's Richard with a beard, and I grabbed I grabbed a screenshot of Richard, but then he was looking up, and I needed him to look down, so I cut out his eyes and I turned him around.
It turned him around.
I
But
don't,
it was
I don't know if
pretty
that
well.
build on Dev Kyle is very flattering, though. Look at the size of him. He's like,
I'm okay with that.
He's a
I'm
real
okay
man
with
there.
I'm okay with it.
It's artistic expression.
It was during COVID. He put on some time, some
put on
weight.
some weight.
Yeah, that's right. So
He's
Dev
got that-
Kyle,
that
Yo,
second
it was
chin.
really hard to get that on that face.
that's funny. Approximately June 2019, it says under the origin of the T-shirt, Dev Kyle offering King Richard the first iteration of the revolutionary T-share system.
Is that a
That's
golden
awesome.
condom that he's offering him?
Yeah,
What?
that's right. That's hilarious. Where can we find this picture?
I'll post it on Twitter right now.
Motley got it right. The COVID 50 that so many people put on. Oh, that's
Sigmund,
Well done, Markable.
Just go to my Twitter, man.
That's
Yeah,
awesome, guys. So Markable Thoughts. You can go to his Twitter and pick that photo up for yourself at free 99.
Is that an NFT?
No, I can
If it's not, it will be.
On the pulse chain.
That's right.
probably.
The fees are
NFTs.
high again. What the hell?
Are they?
200 way? Are you kidding me?
Well, fortunately, that's not a lot of USD value since Ethereum's like a third of its normal price.
Still $70
all-time
for a swap.
Dude, this is crazy. Like Richard called it to the high on the day. On the freaking day.
Pretty cool.
The guy is a freaking genius. And if people who are willing to step to him and not give him the credit due, just get stomped. What fools these people are. My goodness. Why would you bet against the guy that's been right every freaking time? I can't find an instance other than 4 years ago when he said Ethereum sucks that he's been wrong. And he's at least come back and updated his worldview since. Is that a Guinness?
What?
Who was it that was drinking over there? Someone was drinking
Oh, this?
a tasty beverage. Yeah.
This is a very flat Dr. Pepper that I've had
Oh.
like sitting on my desk since I think yesterday.
It's a
I
Guinness.
hear flat Dr. Peppers are great for hangovers, but I haven't drank in 10 years, so I wouldn't even know.
And
Kiwis
flat
are
ginger ale is really good for the common cold, actually.
Really?
Yep. It's very strange, but it works out, man.
Sandy B. It's Geritol.
It's Geritol, the
What?
comedy.
Cool. What is
king.
Jared?
Let them know, Papa B. This is your generation.
My generation, I don't know. Geritol's I don't know. I don't know what Geritol is. I've never heard of it before.
Right.
It's the elderly pills that you take for incontinence, joint pain, and to get your erection back. Is that correct? Did I do it? Okay.
Yes.
Is it also that Bengay stuff that you smear on the ointment that you smear on your kneecaps just before you go to bed? That's the good stuff. I'm looking forward to that. Sometimes I serve it with a spoon before I go to bed. Slap it on the knees.
That's funny. I love it.
The wife loves it.
So I want to bring this back up, circle back around. So yeah, 10K is not looking so crazy anymore for Bitcoin. I think it could happen.
Yeah.
It's in the making, right?
Yeah, it would be fun.
Who would spend anything, by the way, guys, here's a question of hear me out. Let's say that you have a short stake or a 1 year stake coming out and BTC's at 10K. How much of your interest that you would rather stake out to 15 years would you devote to buying the B turds?
I don't care at all about
Why
Bitcoin.
would I hurt myself? Come on.
I don't know.
Pain.
So
KNTX, there's a conflict in there somewhere. The dark side exists.
I'd almost like to and I don't have this right now. Just I want to make this very clear. But at some point when there's enough of a hex run up and BTC keeps crashing enough and it doesn't hurt bad enough if it doesn't cost you a full T share to do so, I might pick up just one BTC just to have that trading card from 1950s, the Mickey Mantle that nobody uses anymore, but like has some trading value in the future, like for nostalgic sake. Just pick up like one BTC just for nostalgic sake.
One of those old screws that works with a flathead screwdriver.
Yeah.
Okay, I would buy one maybe, but not for trading purposes or for making money purposes. I would just
it's more
kind of like an NFT
nostalgia. Yeah, exactly. It's a collectible at that point in time. Have that one.
I just think
BTC
Bitcoin is slowly becoming a meme now.
Yep.
It's
just wait,
guys. I would
especially with all the toxic maximalists. It's a huge joke now, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that it can still be significant in the market, but less and less. Like, I don't think it will be so significant in like 2 or 3 years. It will still be around, but no way it's gonna be number one.
I agree 100%. And you know what really blew me away is
because it doesn't deserve it.
I was watching the Patrick Bet-David podcast from like 2 weeks ago. Because that's where I get my news is Patrick Bet-David's podcast, because they go through like 20 different things in one podcast and what's going on in the news and whether it's politics or sports or whatever. And 50,000 people showed up to the BT Maxi convention, and it just blows my mind. Why would you waste $1,500? You could have got a T-share for that. It could have made you $1 million over the next 15 years. Why would you have done that? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Because they don't know about T-shirts.
Yeah, that's true. They don't, because their toxic maximalism has skewed their worldview so poorly that they don't have they're not open to reviewing their worldview and looking at what actually works. This is what's so frustrating. So frustrating.
Yeah. Speaking of worldview, reiteration. How do you like Raoul Paul's answer to one of our Hexicans when he said, "I don't invest in any of this for."
He said that he's not interested.
No, he says he only invests for capital gains or for appreciation, not on yield, not for yield. He would never consider investing for yield, only for price appreciation. So,
you're a fool.
Well, how about both?
Fool.
Some intelligent people have do mistakes. It's normal.
Yeah. Yes, I like this. Chaotic Creations. I will buy one BTC at 10K to pick on the people buying $100 worth at next all-time high. I like that. I like that. So, just real quick, we'll circle back to the Raul Paul, but weekly blue 377 EMA is at 10,333 right now, tapping 10K definitely on the table. 10K is a naked hot chick on the table covered in sushi. So
they stopped serving that. You know that that was like an 80s and 90s thing.
Was it?
Yeah, they got a wrapper in cellophane now because of the the nastiness that can be
health
transferred.
violations.
Yeah, and by the way, it's not necessarily the lady in question that is infecting the fish. It's the fish that like can give her some kind of terrible things.
Wonderful to know,
especially in the nether regions.
Fair enough.
I always use my chopsticks in the wrong place.
So Crypto King, which Telegram channel, bro? I don't see where you've posted anything, so let me know, man. Oh, there you are. Okay, I do see it. Oh, the Wild West Crypto Show Cowboys will say hello on the FN Hangout. Boom. Trying to get Rice Crypto on as well and Crypto Blood. That'd be great if we could do that. So the FN Hangout will be from Vegas this week. So we are doing one, and we have some. We don't want to. I don't want to botch this, and we don't want to put the cart before the horse. But we might have some big guests on Friday night as well. So, and those not that Rice Crypto and Crypto Blood aren't, and the crypto. The Wild West Crypto Show Cowboys. Not that they're not big guests, but we might have some big guests that show up. So just want to put that out there as a teaser. Make sure you guys show up for the FN Hangout this Friday. Should be a good show. So going back, so Raul Paul, yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't. So a lot of this has created the wealth income gap, and what I mean by this is people buying assets that create a yield. So poor people don't buy assets that create yield. Wealthy people do. It has caused a wealth gap between the two classes. So why wouldn't you do what the wealthy have been doing since the beginning of time and buy non-duplicatable assets that produce a yield? If you're not investing for yield and you're only investing for appreciation, you are a fool, especially when you have a product like Hex that can do both. That doesn't make any sense to me. But I will say he did give it not a shout out, but he did say, we don't know what's going to be the ultimate crypto in the future. We don't know if it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Hex, he even said. So I don't know if you guys caught that.
Yeah, I caught that.
He did say Hex.
Later on, he said on Twitter that he had no interest in Hex whatsoever. And you're just an idiot then.
That's all right.
Like for someone that portrays himself as smart and a macro investor, he doesn't really understand the trend that we're going on. Like no,
I have a buddy,
and I do not get why, because it's so obvious. It's not even that hard.
I maybe know why, because he thinks he's the shit. He's a trader, and he just will make money trading.
No, but he's a macro investor, right? Is he a trader?
Motley says he's accumulating.
He says
yeah.
He wants
doesn't want anybody buying it yet.
He always talks about doing the long-term thing. He always does that thing, and I don't get how he does not understand this then. And he says also that it needs to withstand the proof of time. Yeah, that's fine. But as a macro investor, he also always talks about investing early on in something that is revolutionary. And it's just weird that he's talking about that, and then he just slacks on Hex.
I wouldn't be surprised to find out that he's got a bag of it somewhere, and that's why it's.
It wouldn't make sense not to.
Here's the other thing, though. Regardless of whether he's investing in it or not, he's got how many hundreds of thousands of followers and how many thousands of views on that one show. So there's thousands of people that may not have been aware of Hex that are now. And that's cool with me. I'm good enough with that.
Yeah.
That makes me happy enough.
Yeah, sure.
So Chaotic Creations, he understands he is bypassing the drama.
Yeah, and that could be a good thing as well, right? That could also be a big thing because...
But that's the thing that frustrates me. Why are these crypto influencers afraid to talk about something, afraid that they're going to be attacked for talking about something that other crypto influencers don't like? but yet that's what gets you the views. Playing it safe isn't what gets you. You get the same audience everybody's watching, or that is watching everybody else. So the same guy that's watching Raoul Paul is watching BitBoy and Ivan on Tech. Don't you want some new people? Don't you want a different dissenting view? These guys are fools. You get a stronger, more niche following when you're not afraid to say what you really feel. Like we don't have hundreds of thousands. We have 2,600 subscribers, but we are dead straight loyalists to Hex here on this channel. And look at our comments. Any trolls that come in here just get slapped down, literally get slapped. And it's to me, it doesn't make any sense why you wouldn't have a stronger niche following than a bunch of generalists. These guys just don't understand it. They're not doing this right. Just have your actual view, and it's okay.
But it's kind of weird for people that
everybody else's.
For people that are framed of being smart people, right?
Yep.
You would think they would act smart then,
But I don't know if they're not smart. I think that they're the type of people whose parents gave a note to the teacher that they didn't want their kids to go through sex ed, so they could go and play with coloring books instead of learn about anatomy. So they're living without that part of their brain, enabled.
Mm-hmm.
So then you're not smart.
So then what you're saying is no. Hey guys, thank you guys for joining us over on Theta B Live. Appreciate you guys joining us today over here.
Chaotic crazy. I blame participation trophies.
That's right.
Me too, man. Me too.
Guys, let's keep talking. It's working. 6.5.
Oh my gosh! I need to go buy this more. What do you think?
Kinetics didn't. This time, Kinetics didn't even tell everyone to sell.
No, I didn't. But go ahead,
hey, guys. Do you see that one dump?
Sell to me,
chat.
Yeah.
In the 16th of June. See that the massive dump? That was because of Kinetics.
No, that was not because of me. I vehemently deny that.
No. On 15th of June, we had this stream.
I may or may not have said,
honestly,
everybody dump your Hex. It's going to zero.
The 4-hour candle that starts at 4 o'clock. So when this stream starts for me, that's where the dump started.
Okay.
Kinetics made us do it.
I may or may not have said that Hex is going to zero and to get out right away. May or may not have said that.
Yeah, I'm going back to euros, man. Safer.
It's so much safer.
Save USD. That's why I'm going.
Oh,
damn!
One thing I love about
for me.
Hex,
I'm going to be up for a long time.
One thing I love about Hex is I made a bunch of it yesterday, trustlessly, without even having to do anything. Yeah, so that was pretty fantastic.
Yeah, sometimes I just fall asleep, just in the middle of the day. And I wake up, I'm like, feels good.
I got paid. I got paid to sleep. How many other cryptos do you get paid to sleep?
BitConnect.
So I've got a buddy who.
That's a long sleep, Markable. That's a dirt nap.
Yeah, that's a dirt nap. I got a buddy who is invested in a bunch of stuff. He's like, "Oh, I got staking coins too. I got Algorand," and I'm like, "How's that playing out for you right now?" And I was like, "Dude, you got to stop listening." He's like, "I follow that Tika Tawari," and I said, "He is a fraud. What are you doing? That guy has never had a price call right. If you had paid the $5,000 for the info that he gave, the 5 coins to $5 million in 2019, early 2020, I think it was, you would be down $4,500 in the hole after paying for his course, because whatever you bought would have been down to $500, and then you would have been down the $5,000 it cost to listen to that fraud speak. The guy who lost his trading license, the guy who lost his ability to trade on Wall Street. And he's in this game now, and he's flying around in private jets because you fools are paying him $5,000 for bad info. man, if these people, I hate to say this because I really, really like the guy, but that is lazy investing, man. You got to do some research. You got to actually look into these things. You guys want to invest in something that just went down 75%, you're going to lose your money. You're going to trade yourself out of all your liquid cash. You guys need to be in something legitimate that the code pays trustlessly, that no one can rug pull on. So even if our liquidity went away, my hex is still making more hex every day. I don't fear rug pulls. I don't care. If the OA pulls the liquidity, who cares? Because I know there's enough of a diehard community that they will start providing liquidity, because there's a lot of money to be earned with the amount of trades that have been going on in hex lately. There's a lot of money just in fees alone that can be made right now if you guys are willing to provide liquidity. So don't do it yet, because we need the price to pump back up. But add a bunch of liquidity once it hits $1, guys, because you could really make a lot of money in fees providing liquidity once we have a huge run up like that. So just wanted to throw that out there. Don't let your friends, be a good friend. Don't let your friends listen to Tika Tawari. Okay? That's all I have to say. Guy's a fraud.
Be a good friend. Buy hex.
Yes,
Hex.
absolutely. And I hope he hears this, and I hope he responds to me on Twitter. That would be great, because I will call you a fraud to your face, because you've been wrong on every freaking call that you've made since 2017 when you started showing up on the Glenn Beck show. So
someone please clip this and tag the guy.
the data proves me right and you wrong. So Papa Beast gone. He's like, I don't want to be part of this.
He's preparing something.
Ooh, 6.4. Just imagine being in a crypto where it's just kind of fun to see red candles.
I like this. I'm all for it.
Kind of fascinating, yeah.
I agree.
I just look at it and it's like, yeah.
You guys, if you're interested, if it fits your investing strategy and you've got the time, to sit back on these gains and train and get trustless interest, maybe Hex is the right investment vehicle for you guys. Maybe. I know it is for me with the research that I've done. And if in my situation, I am going to hate myself if I'm not accumulating at these prices. This is the last chance you're going to get for this 6.6 cent Hex, man.
I think Papa B is buying.
Yep, he did.
He just pulled the string to buy.
If you look at it, it went in, let's see.
I saw that.
13th of May was 6 cents, and then it dropped to like 3. So it dropped about 50%. But then it went up to 9. So like you can't just go up all the time. So I kind of like this.
You want a correction. You want a correction.
Cool.
You want a dip, because then you build a new floor. You build a new floor on which to build the next run up on. You need a launch pad before you launch into space. Papa B, your internet looks like it's failing hard.
Your face looks like it as well.
Yes. And that hat, though.
Yeah,
no, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna come back in.
It's all just failing for him.
I'll see you on this thing.
All right, sounds good. And bye.
Serena says Tika to retard.
Tika to retard.
She was such a sweet girl, this Serena. And
yeah, she
know.
should have kept it at emojis.
Well, I'm sure he's very grateful to all you guys that bought his $5,000 course to find out which 5 coins will take you to $5 million, because he flew around on a private jet thanks to you guys. So
Dude, that's horrible. That's exactly what is.
What's the matter? I've got 5 coins to shit for you.
Okay, shoot. Or should we pay to get those calls?
You have to pay him first.
5,000 safe USD, right?
I'll give you 10,000. No?
Well, we're waiting for him.
Yeah.
Papa B, come on.
What?
He's
Who?
not receiving. No, he just.
But what are these coins?
Did I get my payment first? Oh, okay.
It's already in your Save USD wallet, man.
Oh, let me check.
You don't have to check; it's safe.
It's totally safe.
That's where it's built for. You don't have to check; it's there.
Okay.
It's always
Okay.
there.
All four of them start with dog names, and one of them is a stable coin.
Stable doggy.
Stable dog.
Stable dog.
Stable dog.
Doggy style coin.
Someone please
German-
make stable dog. Is it already a
German-
thing?
It's actually I call it German Shepherd Loaf.
Anyone wants to make a coin, please make stable dog.
Stable
I
dog.
want
That actually
this?
sounds
Ovidian
Amazing.
says Huddle Doggy.
it sounds really good, yeah.
What about
Huddle
some
Doggy.
Huddle Doggy?
doggy.
God.
No, honestly, stable dog is a thing.
Yes, we have ruined Serena. We've corrupted sweet little Serena. She has embraced the darkness. Laugh out loud. That's
Yeah.
right. Good job. Good job, Jabba the Hutt. I thought you were Chewy, but man, that was a really great Jabba.
Huddle dog coin. When? 4 weeks.
4 weeks. 4 weeks.
So how long after the Vegas thing? And by the way, did you see Maddie whooping it up with Kareem?
Yeah, that was
It looked
fun.
like he was getting unhinged, and you got to have the organizer let his hair down before the event starts, because if you've ever put one of these things together, which I have a long time ago, you don't have any fun. You're just like you're the everywhere man. You got to stress out about everything, and you know that some Hexicans are going to do some nasty things on the strip, and one of them, I predict at least one will be in the cooler for one of the nights that they should be out partying with everybody else.
Any names? Are we taking bets?
Bristology.
I mean, the Germans, when they drink enough beer, maybe one of them.
Maybe.
What's the matter, officer? It's the beer market.
It's a beer market.
Oh boy.
Oh, the drop kick hater dance, Motley Investor says. There's going to be someone on the strip that sees these Hexican t-shirts and are going to talk some shit about Hex on the strip. Just wait.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The wars.
Please, if
Someone.
that's the case, please film it. I want to see it.
So
Clip it, Hex clipped.
I expect to see Hexicans beating someone down and it uploaded to World Star. World, what is that called? The World, then. I can't remember.
Maybe.
Is it World Star? It's been so long since I've watched any of the street fights on that, but
Is it still a thing? Probably. Never enough street fights.
Crypto Black Sheep says you don't want to go to jail here in Vegas. Laugh out loud.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Why?
Because they don't take no shit in Vegas, man. It's a town that where the money leaves you legally, not illegally.
The World Star. So I used to watch bum fights on World Star.
Bum fights?
Bum, B-U-M.
Bum fights?
I
only know
that
the
like
name where
That sounds very nasty.
They would meet up they'd find two bums on the street and pay them $100 to fight each other.
Jeez, come on.
I only know the meme
This is my
where
20s, bro. Come on. That was
You
cool
can-
back then.
You can give Bitcoin maxis $100 to do the same once
Right?
Bitcoin is 10K.
When Bitcoin gets down to $100,
I'll give you 10
guys each a
satoshis to
bit.
fight.
To fight
I mean,
each other in the
so
streets.
many people will get wrecked on that move. Like, whew, god damn.
Man,
Poor McCormick.
I'm so fine.
I do agree with this. Street fights help build character if you've only received participation ribbons your whole life. Agreed.
Damn. So how long after this whole thing do you think that Richard's gonna pull the trigger on
4
the
weeks.
sacrifice. 4 weeks after
While they're
the
in
Vegas
Vegas.
trip.
Watch
Dude,
while
I just
they're in
hope
Vegas.
I just hope it's like a week, but I don't know.
It's going to
I'm-
start during the FN Hangout. I've got insider info.
The only thing I really care about is that it's quick, because then we actually have stuff to say on streams.
Right?
This stuff needs to happen, man. But other than that, I just want it to be a good thing. Like, you don't want it to be full of bugs, because now Hex has a track record of being just 100% uptime and being one of the best things in crypto. So I would rather just, wait a few more months for Pulse and be it good. So
Yeah, that would make sense.
I don't
A
really
lot of
care.
I think Pep
I'm happy
called it.
anyways.
I think the beginning of July.
Markable.
I think Pep called it. He'll probably
Beginning of
give us
July?
another 8 days before it all starts.
Could be.
And Markable. Can you imagine that when Pulse launches, it has everything? Front ends working, bridges. Like, that would be
Oh, dude, yeah. If you
that would be
if you think
amazing.
about
Like,
that.
onboarding right there, and like on the day, people will be claiming their freaking coins,
That
like
would be
copy
dope,
of the
man.
ERC20s. That would be really, really good.
Yeah. Hopes and dreams. Hopes and dreams, boys.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
at this.
like this. I
I
like
thought-
what Michael Stolaire said. Launching Pulse during bear market has proven best for making us returns.
Oh yeah.
He also made the comment that the narrative of Hex being uncorrelated has been proven incorrect, and I don't agree with that. I truly don't agree with that. I think we had such a huge run up that so many investors are trying to take profits right now. That's what I really think that it was, because we didn't dip when Bitcoin dipped. If we dipped at the same time, I would have maybe bought into what he's saying, but I don't think that's correct. I just think there's a lot of people taking profits right now. A lot of people taking profits. I don't know if you
because
noticed.
everyone gets
Also-
scared.
I don't know if you noticed yet or not, Michael, but there were a lot of stakes. There were almost 3 billion coins that have come out of stake in the last month. And so there's just a lot of people taking profits. So
Here's me not being nervous.
I'd say you look
the
great,
only
but you
nervousness
still
I
look
have.
like you.
Thanks a lot. No, the only anxiousness I feel is I want
Your liquid bags.
I'm not gonna hang around the green room all that much, because I'm gonna get to buying more. I'm just like
Same.
dripping with sweat. I'm like, this is such a delicious prize. What a beautiful evening. This is my birthday. I need Hex.
Also, just think about this. Let's see. 4 days ago, Hex made all-time highs. Where in crypto do you see a chart right now that had an all-time high 4 days ago? Everything just has been going down since.
Nothing.
Everything was dying for a month.
Yeah.
It's been like,
At
it's been,
least.
yeah, it's 2 months almost. If you look at Bitcoin, the all-time high was 2 months ago already, and now
Yep.
Ether 41 days.
it's down
Bitcoin.
55% from the top right now.
Bitcoin 69 days.
Whereas 4 days ago we made all-time highs. Does someone in chat know another chart that had that? With like last 2 weeks. Let's say last 2 weeks. Have anyone seen that somewhere?
I think that there were maybe 1 or 2 coins that when I was watching like Crown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
but were
mentioned
they
that-
all time high or just coming back up?
Yeah,
to their all-time high?
there was Hex and maybe 1 or 2 coins that made like all-time highs, but those were, I don't know.
Okay, you got Matic, you
strange.
got Polygon. That one was 17. Oh no, it's not
No,
even.
no, Polygon is dying also for.
It's not even. Yeah.
uh,
No, that was 19th of May, so a month ago. Yeah.
I love
Uh-huh.
this.
Yeah.
T-Bird, crypto has been in hospice for the last month.
Oh,
What's hospice?
Man,
it's
End of life care.
just so you guys know, I sold all my Hex and got into Doge. 17 cents, dude. It's a steal.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Doge? I sold all my Hex and got into Shiba Inu.
Oh, no.
I heard it was going to get
Doge.
listed on eToro,
Doge.
and then it didn't.
And then it didn't.
And then it didn't.
That is so 2017 as well. Like, oh, it's gonna be listed there. Bye. Oh no.
Well, that's Hex. I love Hex because it provided the narrative that you're listing on these fiat current on these fiat on ramps really doesn't matter.
No, it's just.
I mean, it would be nice if Coinbase had it, so we didn't need to.
That's the whole
would not
thing.
need to swap when
Yeah, not
fees
have to
were
pay
high,
the
but-
gas fees because Ethereum sucks because it's broken. And it would be nice to just be able to buy it and hold it in your wallet there. But until I moved it somewhere to stake it,
Somebody's saying, how about sack phase at the end of Q2?
Oh, dude.
Aren't we at the end of Q2 now?
yeah, the end of this month is the end of Q2.
Bruh.
So
I literally just tried to do a trade on Uniswap, and I had to pay $50 again. Fuck that.
look
Not
at
gonna
this.
happen.
You guys, if you Hex Machina looked it up, Hex is still up 70% for the month according to Nomics.
Oh.
Yeah, that's, that's accurate.
Honestly, if you look at the monthly chart or the weekly chart even of Hex, it's amazing. Like it literally just goes up and to the right. It's
Yep.
easy to get kind of carried away by the 4-hour chart or whatever people are looking at. But if you look at the weekly or the monthly chart, man, it's just going up and to the right. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, our chart is good. Our chart
So-
is not damaged even with this dip presently.
And
No,
and Bitcoin, not from its all-time high, but just the last month alone is down 25%. So and it's less than 50% since all-time high 70 days ago. So
The bear is watching.
the bear is watching.
Show us your pecs again there, Peter. Come
No,
on,
it's-
let's see
It's
those
not
double
on
Ds
demand.
there.
I'm not for sale. Come on. Like,
Not for
when it
sale.
happens, it happens.
10 t-shirts.
Peter, you're not
Pasties on
willing
like
to
in
sell
the
your,
green room.
you're not willing to sell your body for more Hex. You are not a true Hexican.
10 t-shirts for your body, Peter.
15-year t-shirts. by the way.
15-year t-shirts.
Whoa,
Why?
Mark,
Why would I?
Markable has
I
a
cannot
name
dump
for-
this 15-year T-share. Come on.
Yeah, Peter, be careful because Markable has a tendency to offer a T-share and then not pay. Crafty knows that well.
And Crafty's not here.
Oh,
You have to explore your integrity, Markable.
No.
That's horrible to promise something and not deliver. What are
Yeah.
you? Crypto market?
Yeah, I'm basically crypto market. Yeah,
He's a promise coin.
I am. Save USD is a promise coin. Now you know.
Also, the beard coin. I have heard something about some beard coin, but still no ticker.
No,
Beard
because I
coin.
can't get the URL, man. Beard coin's already taken. So I've been thinking about
Are you
it.
kidding me?
I-
It's
Yeah,
I'll sell it
it's
to you for 5,000 beard coins.
Yeah. I'm now going to call it Beardy coin. Should work as
Beard
well.
token is taken. Okay.
Yeah,
I
the
don't see
Beard
any
coin
beard
as
coin.
well.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
the URL, not the ticker.
The reflections of soon-to-be wealthy people, ladies and gentlemen. It's exciting, isn't it?
Dude. So many of my thoughts just go out to trolling stuff now. It's just so fun. It works. Just making images and making bullshit things. Makes me happy, man. Hex made me
Happy
do it.
Viking.
Happy Viking.
Hex Viking. What was the name of the DCC video? Hex Viking dude or what?
Yeah, something like that. I forgot. Hex Viking dude. I think it was that. Because
Yeah,
they
all
see,
the
have
guys.
no idea what to talk to.
tell us
with
how
me
low it will
about.
go so we can catch the falling knife. It's
Just DCA in
yeah.
by today, $50.
You
Oh
could
no,
probably
it costs $50 to swap.
I know.
Well, then
you
wait
could
for weekend.
probably YOLO everything you have into Hex at this price.
Yeah.
And come 60 days from now, you'd probably be all right. You'd probably still be in profit. I don't know for sure, but that's what my fundamental TA tells me right now.
I mean, how long were the dips? The longest one was 2.5 months, or something like that.
When we crab crawled along for a while, and had a mini time-based correction. That's all it was. Yeah, it was like a few months, right? It was just some no news days while we trickled along. But
Yeah,
you know what?
And the streams were really boring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But this one should be really exciting because all hell's breaking loose with all the other coins, and yet it's a no news day for us.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, it's funny.
It would be so nice if Hex would be green today, but I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
just wait, Peter. Just wait.
We've been
Just
having
wait.
so many green days already against the market.
There are not enough.
I think this,
like,
yeah, but this creates really the place where we can keep on going. All those other, and if you look at the chart, it looks like it's just a correction and it's going up. Whereas if you go to the other charts, it's just looking like
Dying
down
forever.
It's going down.
yeah,
The only
when
thing-
it's true. The chart is different.
The only things in the top 10, 11 is all the stable coins that's up. Those are the only things up right now.
Yeah, because
Hex
there is
Machina
no
is-
demand for them.
Yeah, Hex Machina's got a good point. Thinks that there's going to be a lot of emergency unstakes. And could you
Yeah,
imagine the
please.
rewards to the staking class starting tomorrow at the turnover, man? The rollover
Please give
moment.
me emergency.
I mean, the
unstable.
whole time the unstakes were pretty high.
Yeah,
Yep.
I never watched that, man. I should. It's fun.
What is Fish Course Syndicate?
What the-
What?
Oh, love it. Maybe it was all the sushi on naked women talk you had this morning.
Oh, man.
Guys, I have said this in like Hex trading, but with Hex, I would like to Hex have this like Schrodinger's price action, so I can buy low but without dips. Okay, not funny. Okay.
No,
I didn't-
Peter,
I
it's
didn't
funny,
hear
but
how
it's not in the ha-ha way. It's kind of it's Peter. I love you.
It's Peter. And we love your
Yeah.
attempt at humor.
Yeah.
Who's Schrodinger? What the hell?
Peter, I see you trolling on every stream, like in the rainbow for the entire Hex community, and you bring your A game to that chat, and we get the leftovers. I'm feeling,
What is the deal?
You're
What
like
is
all
the deal, man?
relaxed.
You are
Because
great.
I have to speak, it's different when you are typing.
Well, you have
Right.
time to think about what you say before you say
He's a
it.
keyboard warrior.
That one?
That's it.
Yeah, I'm very strong on keyboard.
Because he kills it. He kills it as a troll in the chats. But
Oh
then
my
we get,
goodness.
this is the Peter we get. I'm so let down. Let down.
I'm suspecting there's a ghostwriter for your trolling chats.
I agree. Someone
I need
else is
proof of
pretending to
Peter.
be.
Yeah.
Morning, Crypty.
Hey, good morning.
Oh,
Another innocent
Now I'm all nervous
Girl.
now that Crypty Girl's watching.
cryptic girl. Don't speak with Serena. Like,
you should
will-
be markable. You should be.
Yeah, right.
She's. Yeah.
I'll just not say anything anymore.
why? You are so funny guy. Come on. We need more of your markable thoughts.
Well, when the market is so boring as now, I don't have any markable thoughts.
It will be maybe even more
Chill
boring.
out.
Who knows? So we will be just sitting here
It
and
just-
nothing. Like, yeah. Bye, X.
It just seems so weird for everything to go down with things coming up.
Yeah. I agree.
Like,
It's-
what's gonna happen?
all the fundamentals are there.
Weird.
Like
Yeah.
there should be all the bullish signs are there for the fundamentals to make everything go up, but yet everything's going down.
Is it the whole minor moving off base?
It's
type
not
of issue?
Elon, and the maxis that keep saying that, I'm getting so sick of hearing that narrative. It has nothing
No,
to
no,
do
no,
with
no.
Elon.
The
I know.
Chinese miners. The
I
Chinese
know
miners moving.
they're all being airlifted to Maryland right now.
Awesome.
hmm Dude, I love to see it. I love to see minor decentralization personally, because let's be honest. Do you guys want the Chinese Communist Party running your crypto?
Yes.
I mean, honestly,
No.
Go China.
we are capitalists here, bro. So
Did he say yes?
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
He
I said
did.
yes.
yes.
No, man. Like, if you like communism, you have to have some thinking about your life.
I'm already in China, man. They just tell me I should tell everyone I'm in the
So
Netherlands.
those are the people who are buying those T-shirts that you are promising to everyone.
Yes, yes.
Jesus Christ,
Oh,
you're a horrible person. Come on.
Yeah, I did see that the Ali Bank, the Agriculture Bank of China, is complying. The Chinese Communist Party. Any kind of crypto transactions in and out of fiat are being blocked by China right now. So,
but the majority of I imagine from my friends in China and Taiwan that that whereas before they had to buy like fine art and fur coats and expensive watches and even cars just to ride down to the border and sell and get their money out of the border, out of Chinese, proper mainland China, which is very difficult for rich people to do in China now. So crypto was easy. You just, snap your fingers, you get a Chinese-based crypto, and it's a shitcoin, but you can just, electronically whip it over the border in seconds. So that's something I think that the Chinese government really had a problem with. That's my opinion. If anybody else in chat has any other opinion, I'd love to know.
Maybe unmarkable thoughts as an idea. There's someone in chat. Have you seen the name or no?
no.
Uh-oh.
Unmarkable thoughts. I blame Markable.
Why is he a moderator? Who's that?
I don't know, man.
Children of the grave.
I'm getting bullied here.
I'll bet it
Is that
is Children of the
RG3?
Grave.
Could be actually Children from the Grave, yeah.
That is awesome. I love it. I see all you guys on Theta. Thanks for joining me over here.
Yeah, give him some treats. Some
We are
gifts. Some
giving away some
some
crates.
meaningless shit.
Boom.
Just throw it at them.
Here, take some Theta NFTs for free.
I am in my yellow submarine, by the way. Thanks to Metallic Elmo.
We
Yes.
don't all live in a yellow submarine. I just want
No, we
to
don't.
state that for the
I
record.
live in a hot apartment. Jesus Christ.
Oh, no.
Jesus
I'm so
Christ.
tempted to turn on the fan, but then I think you would suffer.
The fan comes in. Where's the Trinitron?
Turn it on.
The
Yeah,
Trinitron.
let's test it. Let's make.
Maybe it doesn't even make a lot of sound.
Is it? Is it
Oh,
fine?
it's
You're
hardcore.
good.
Yeah,
It's
fine.
next to nothing for sound, so we're good.
Oh,
right.
I mean, if you're going to talk production quality, yeah.
Dude, there's never been production quality on this stream. Just want to
there
throw that
is.
out there.
There is now. Come on.
There is now. Peter has a green screen.
So you
But
upped
probably
it
has a green screen as well.
0.5%.
It just
Good for
doesn't
you.
do shit.
Yeah. It's there's the green screen.
Yeah.
Come on.
The
That
I
instantly
can
means
roll
production
this
quality.
up and down like it's.
Oh, really?
genius.
Do it.
No, I wear no pants.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Come on, this
And I
is
hope,
so
and I
unreal.
hope no one in chat does either.
So Tika,
I don't want anyone
Yeah.
to watch this stream with pants on from now on.
I have no
so you
pants
know.
on. You guys should be
Yeah.
proud. You should be
I will
proud.
only put pants on with the next all-time high.
You can't even put pants on. You're too old for that.
So
Well, what's a
great
pants?
job yesterday,
Yeah.
Tika. Great job yesterday on Hex Asians talking about security.
Oh, thank
I
you.
do have one thing to say. I think you'd be safe with stainless steel plates too, but the commercial grade titanium is probably the pinnacle. Absolutely.
Good.
Mine is
Yeah,
on the
no,
way.
stainless steel. It's debatable as to which grade of stainless steel can actually, withstand that type of fire, but it's prone to oxidation. So, if you have one of those punches, sorry, you just opened up my my crypto security brain just enabled itself after a long, dusty winter. But I'll tell you that
One day.
yeah, one whole day. I can't remember things for a day. Are you kidding? I'm like Thurston Howell the third here. So I'm telling you that when you do the punching and you get a nice little indentation on stainless steel, if you make it deep enough, even if it oxidizes, that shouldn't be a problem. I just want to go for the best on the atomic chart in terms of longevity, oxidation, and heat resistance. The substrate of titanium is far superior in terms of it's brittle in one way, but it's incredibly strong in the other. So if you just don't knock it in the right direction, kind of like certain windows would do the same thing. But if you don't, it basically will last for thousands and thousands of years without a problem.
Much longer than you and I will be around.
Oh yeah. It's
And
you will
possibly
it
longer
years.
than mankind running a blockchain anyway.
Exactly.
If
Depends
blockchains
on
are
what
still
Richard
being
does
run
with all
that
his
far
money.
into the future, it's probably by AI. So
Right on.
I like that. I like the conversation that you were having though, because a lot of
It's
people got to
important.
realize here with this product with Hex, it's becoming worth something now that it's now worth the attack surface for people to come attack you and try to get your crypto.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the valuations are so much higher than when we started that, I have, tens of thousands of Hex spread amongst, 20 different wallets that I was just throwing them around because it wasn't worth anything at the time. And now I'm like, oh crap, I've got 20 wallets. I mean, each 10,000, at its all-time high 4 days ago, every 10,000 Hex in a wallet was $1,000 US. Like that's pretty substantial. Like all of a sudden, something that I bought for 50 cents is worth, $10,000. And I'm like, crap, I better start doing something smart with this now.
Yep.
Nice.
I used to have a debate with a Hexican named Old Man Hex. I want to call him out now and see, if he thinks that my position is as funny as it once was. He was saying that his onboards would never come on board if they had to work with something as difficult to wrangle as a hardware wallet. And I said, wow, okay. So now that it's worth so much, tell me anybody that wouldn't be thinking right now, if they don't have their MetaMask seeds ported over to a hardware wallet, you're playing with, basically you're 1987 having free sex without a condom. That's what you're doing. You're going to get AIDS. There is no cure for it at that time of day. Please do not screw around like that. It's no laughing matter anymore. There is no cure out there on the streets for this type of stupidity. So please take it very seriously.
Yep. So I was smart enough on my large wallets because I have lots of them. Just so you guys know, I own a lot of ledgers, and they're legitimate from the factory, not the ones that were being messed with. Like I made sure it was from a legitimate source, not buying them on third-party sites and things of that nature, because there's a lot of people out there putting out forged versions of the ledger, because it doesn't cost much to produce something that looks just like the original.
Actually, they may actually be the legitimate ones going out the back of the plant, which is common in Shenzhen. It could actually even be happening, in the depot center in France, where people are returning their devices, and you don't know if they're being destroyed or they're tipping themselves out the back. And all it takes is for, as we saw, they've opened up the actual faceplate, gone into the chipset, and they've soldered in a little USB device. And you don't know what that's doing, but it can do all sorts of bad things.
Yep.
Phone home, it can do keyloggers, it can inject anything you want, including store your seeds and then play around with something on your desktop whenever you fuck around with your clipboard. it could be a different address that you're sending your coins to. All
Yep.
sorts of shit. Don't fuck around with that. Yeah.
Nope, I completely agree. But I was wise enough on my larger stakes, not the ones that I was just playing around with, to start those on a hardware wallet. So if you guys have not started your journey and you don't have any stakes on your MetaMask, don't get yourself a hardware wallet first. This man here, Mr. Tika Tawari, recommends Trezor. Sponsored video. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
He
I get nothing from this.
he likes the Trezor.
I love the
It's
Trezor.
made in Europe.
It's made
Elapal,
it next door to you. Yeah.
stay away from anything Elapal. It's kind of sketchy there. Ledger, if you're buying it buy directly from Ledger, the manufacturer themselves. The downside is that your name, your address, your shipping address, and your email might get compromised, as it has twice now through their database, unfortunately. But the device itself, if bought directly from the factory, from the manufacturer, is a legitimate device. So, but you guys need to really start your stakes on a hardware wallet. It especially as expensive as Hex is getting, and the expected appreciation that we're going to be seeing from this. This is the time to be adding it directly to a hardware wallet and doing your stakes through there. So
KNTX,
you can do it through MetaMask.
One more thing to KNTX's point. Don't be afraid if you've already got your stakes made on your MetaMask. Please don't think it's too late. Get that seed ported over in recovery mode onto a hardware device, and then buy a second hardware device with seeds that have never been on the same PC. Consider them, I don't know, we can come up with a new term, soft compromised, that you've had them on a PC, you've never had an incident, but you can't know for sure. So you want to start getting the stakes that mature in your liquid hex, slowly migrating it onto a brand new seed and a brand new wallet. And that's the best course of action that we can do now that your seeds will always contain those stakes that could go out 15 years. It's the best you can do. Don't be afraid to start it now.
This is what Papa B's talking about, Machina. If you have them on your MetaMask, take those seed phrases, take a brand new device, a brand new hardware device, delete any instance of MetaMask you have on your computer, and definitely, if you guys are, I think it's stupid for people to export their keys and save it on their desktop, because you've just given anyone who's got access to your computer now has your keys. It's been compromised. So
don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't ever do that. And you can do it directly out of MetaMask, and I don't recommend you do that because you were just waiting to be attacked. But if you take the seed phrase from your MetaMask, delete all instances of MetaMask, and then re-download even on another browser MetaMask, and you take a brand new hardware device, you can restore wallet instead of create a new wallet, and you can restore it using the MetaMask keys that are seeds that you were given. Go ahead.
Now, one more moment. I wouldn't ever enter those keys into your PC ever again. There is a method for both of the largest hardware wallet manufacturers to allow an advanced recovery mode, and you actually have to flip through button push by button push to advance into the letters of each of the seed phrase words and get them entered into the wallet that way. Do not enter them in on your keyboard. Do not do not ever enter back into MetaMask in a different instance in a different browser.
Yes.
Only put them one way into the wallet, and then connect your wallet with a brand new instance of MetaMask.
Yes, agreed. So I did restore a hardware wallet not too long ago, and I was able to put as you said, Papa B, I was able to put the seed phrases, the words themselves, directly into the device without ever having to type it into MetaMask or anywhere on my PC.
Excellent. Nice. Yep. And then wipe out your MetaMask completely, reinstall it. If you can't even, wipe out the OS and do a fresh install, but that's the extreme. I would recommend it, but if you can't do it, then at least reinstall the instance of MetaMask.
Yep.
Yeah. Good time to end the show.
And with that, my dear Rapunzels, goodbye.